أهلا كيف الحال? Welcome to Learn Arabic Online with Loubna Duymayan. Dear students, any idea how do we render the objects pronouns me, you, us, him, her, them into Arabic? I'm sure that some of you know. Let's see how an object pronoun can introduce itself. Let's give it a shot. I, object pronoun, have a complaint about Mr. Subject who usually affects me with his presence. Alright, we gave it a chance. Now it's my turn to explain it to you. An object pronoun ضمير المفعول به. Pronoun ضمير object المفعول به is used when you do something directly to someone or something else. There are suffixes that are attached to the verb. For instance, هو قبلها. قبل, to kiss. قبل. Form 2, verb. So, he kissed her. It is conjugated in the past tense, third person, singular, he. So, he kissed her. Ha is the object pronoun of the verb قبل. So, قبل is managing two actions. The action of the subject and the action of the object. So, هو, he, is doing the action, and ha, her, is receiving the action. That's why there is a complaint going on with the object's pronoun. Now we understand why it was complaining. Here we switched. The subject is هي, she, and the object is him. So she is doing the action and he is receiving the kissing. So هي قبلته. She kissed him. أراك لاحقا. The verb رأى, final week, because of the alif in the end. It's an irregular verb. Here it is conjugated in the present tense, first person. So أنا أرى. If I had to conjugate it, I would say, if I say I see, I would say أنا أرى. And since we have to attach the object's pronoun ka, this shortened alif will turn to regular long alif before introducing the object's pronoun to the verb. So, I see you, ka, referring to you, singular, masculine, second person. See you later. أراك لاحقا, or أنا أراك لاحقا. Object pronouns ضمائر المفعول به are used instead of object nouns, usually because we already know what the object is. It makes the sentence easier to read and understand and avoids repetition. So we normally use object pronouns after a verb. هل رأيت علي? Did you see Ali? نعم, yes. رأيته ليلة أمس. I saw him yesterday night. ليلة أمس. So instead of saying رأيت علي ليلة أمس, we replace علي with the object pronoun who. I saw him last night. So who is referring to Ali. This is the object of the verb رأى. رأيت. I saw. أنا أرى is in the present tense. أنا رأيت past. رأيت first person. رأيت who, and you attach the who referring to Ali. I saw him last night. ليلة أمس. Or yesterday night. أستاذتي لطيفة. My teacher is sweet or nice. أنا أحبها. I love her. Instead of saying أنا أحب أستاذتي, again repeating the same noun, we would just replace it with the object pronoun ha, referring to singular feminine أستاذة. Alright? الدرس سهل. The lesson is easy. الدرس, the lesson. The lesson is easy. أنت فهمته. فهم, to understand, conjugated in the past tense. This is form 1, sound verb, فهم. أنت فهمته. You understood it instead of you understood the lesson. أنت فهمت الدرس. Instead of saying so, we would say أنت فهمته, since الدرس is singular, masculine noun. We would replace it to avoid repetition. الدرس سهل. أنت فهمته. You understood it. أنتم طلابي. طلاب is the plural of طالب. طالب, student. And we have the possessive pronoun E referring to my students. أنتم طلابي. You are my students. وأعلمكم اللغة العربية. From the verb علم, to teach. علم, form 2. علم. It is conjugated in the present tense, first person. أعلم. أعلم. And we attached the object pronoun referring to you, my students, second person, masculine, plural. Instead of saying أعلم طلابي اللغة العربية. أعلمكم, I teach you Arabic. You are my students and I teach you Arabic. So, all the possessive pronoun suffixes like I, ka, ki, hu, ha, for example, if I say beit, house, beiti, if we attached a suffix possessive pronoun to this noun, this is a possessive pronoun, not an object pronoun, because we attach object pronouns to verbs. So these possessive pronoun suffixes and direct object pronoun suffixes are identical, except one. So the first person singular, the I, this ya, is for the possessive pronoun. But for the object pronoun, we have ni. We have ni. The noon with kasra and ya, ni, not just the ya. For example, هي رأتني في الحفلة الموسيقية. Again here we have the verb رأى, to see, رأى, conjugated in the past tense, third person singular, feminine, هي, she. هي رأت. هي رأت is the conjugation, رأت, and to refer to me, for here it's my. possessive pronoun. My house, بيتي. But when you attach it to a verb, it is rendered as me in English. Me. She saw me. So we will add the ni. Add ni. She saw me in the concert. في الحفلة الموسيقية. She saw me in the concert. يعجبني أسلوبها. It's from the verb أعجب, form 4. To like, أعجب. أعجب. Form 4. So, يعجبني أسلوبها. أسلوب means style. This is a masculine noun. أسلوب. Style. So, يعجبني أسلوبها. I like her style. It is conjugated in the present tense, third person singular. Why? Because the subject is أسلوب. أسلوب is it. It means he. هو. Because we don't have it in Arabic. So أسلوب, third person, singular, masculine. يعجبني. This is the subject. The ni is the object. I like her style. Ha, أسلوبها. Ha referring to her style. A female. Ha, her style. So I like her style. يعجبني أسلوبها. هن شكرنني على المساعدة. The verb شكر, to thank. شكر, form 1, sound verb. هن, it is conjugated in the past tense, third person, feminine, plural. هن شكرنا, شكرنا. Because they thanked me, so we will add, so this is the conjugation, we will add the ni. شكرنني. They thanked me for helping. المساعدة is the verbal noun of ساعدة. ساعدة, to help. ساعدة. عزيزي, dear. أرجوك سامحني. This أرجو, please. أرجو, you may attach to أرجو. أرجو, a pronoun suffix here because I am addressing a second person singular masculine. I used ka. أرجوك means please. If it was female, ki. If it's second person plural masculine, أرجوكم. أرجوكم. This is something extra to know. أرجوكم. It means please. It's just please, 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 but you specify with the suffix pronoun. سامحني. سامح, to forgive. سامح is conjugated in the imperative. You. سامحني, forgive me. With the ni, it means me. Dear, please forgive me. عزيزي, أرجوك سامحني. سألني عنك. سأل, to ask. Hamzated verb because it has a hamza in its root. سألني. هو سأل, conjugated in the past tense, third person singular. He asked me, سألني عنك, about you. Here we have attached a pronoun suffix to the preposition عن, about you, عنك. So you will see pronouns everywhere. عنك. He asks me about you. Alright. When a verb is conjugated for أنتم, you, second person plural masculine, أنتم, we add the tum as a suffix. For example, أنتم حفظتم القصيدة, from the verb حفظ, it means to memorize. حفظ. حفظ, to memorize, conjugated in the past tense, second person, plural masculine. أنتم حفظتم القصيدة. You memorized the poem القصيدة. So let's substitute this object noun with an object pronoun. So what would we do? So whenever a direct object pronoun is attached to this suffix, we place a wow, the letter wow, between the verb conjugation and the object pronoun. So we would say أنتم حفظتم, we have the suffix. Of course, we get rid of the tail to connect it with the following letter. So we'll add the wow before adding the object pronoun referring to al-qasida. And since al-qasida is singular feminine, because of the ta of femininity, it's easy to spot al-qasida, so we'll use ha. أنتم حفظتموها. Alright? Yeah. So, when a verb is conjugated for whom, third person, plural masculine, it ends in the wow and alif conjugation. Wow and alif. For example, هم درسوا العربية. درس, to study, conjugated in the past tense. هم درسوا, they studied Arabic. So the alif at the end is just a spelling convention. When we attach a direct object pronoun to this ending, the alif is dropped. So we would say هم درسوها العربية is singular feminine noun because of the ta of femininity. Easy to spot. So we will get rid of the alif before we add the ha referring to al-Arabiya, the object pronoun. Hum hanna'uni. Hanna'a, to congratulate. Hanna'a. It is conjugated in the past tense, hanna'u. You may write it this way or this way. The hamza can be seated on the waw or the alif. And what do? We get rid of the alif. So it would be hanna'u. Hanna'u. So we will get rid of the alif before attaching the object pronoun. They congratulated me. Hum hanna'uni. They congratulated me. Okay. So, نحن شكرناهم على نصائحهم. نحن شكر, to thank. شكرنا is conjugated in the past tense, first person plural. نحن, we thanked them. So whom, here the object's pronoun is rendered as them in English. We thanked them. على نصائحهم. نصيحة, advice, is the singular of nasaih. Nasaih is the broken plural. For their advice. Him, when we attach the possessive pronoun to this noun, it will be rendered as their. So to the verb them and to this noun their. الطالب المجتهد يحبه معلموه. الطالب المجتهد, the diligent students. What's going on with the diligent students? Say يحبوه معلميه. معلم, معلمون, the sound plural of معلم, teachers. معلمون. So to attach the possessive pronoun referring to the diligent students, we get rid of the noon of the sound plural and we put the معلموه, the possessive pronoun who. His teachers يحبوه, loves him. So we have attached the who to the verb to love, conjugated in the third person singular masculine because here the subject comes after. if it was before, as you remember, plural subjects placed before the conjugated verb, it has to match in number. But here, because it comes before, it doesn't, you don't need to. It will be singular, masculine. So, يحبوه معلموه. His teachers love him. So this is the object of the verb يحبو, and معلموه is the subject, and this is an إضافة construction with معلمون as the first term and the possessive pronoun as the second term. Alright, so here object pronoun referring to الطالب المجتهد, possessive pronoun referring to the الطالب المجتهد, the diligent students. أعارك صديقك كتابه. أعار is form for verb. It means to lend or to loan. أعار. 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 أعارك صديقك. صديقك, your friend, lent you. أعارك, lent you. His book. So ka is referring to you. He lent you. صديقك, صديق is the subject of أعار. And again here we have an إضافة construction with the kaf. Your friend, kaf is the مضاف إليه, second term of this مضاف صديق. And we have another object, كتابة. Kitaba is the second object. We have the first object, the object pronoun, and the second object, the object noun kitaba. And again an idafa construction, who, referring to your friend, صديقك كتابه, his book, so is the second term of this idafa, kitabahu. So we have number one object and number two objects. So your friend lent you his book. Alright? And that was all what I have for you today. I hope you are satisfied with what I have taught you. Until then, you like me, you miss me, and you keep learning Arabic. إلى اللقاء.